Hello, it's an absolutely gorgeous April evening in the garden and we're just in from evensong and I really wanted to make a film before the tulips go, so I am. And so what have we got? This bed is full of the remainder of last year and we're trying to figure out what's going to happen this year, but the plan is now to actually get some shrubs towards the back of it to give it a bit of a depth structure, so there's actually lower things towards the beginning and higher things towards the end, like a proper gardener. So we put in this kind of, well, how do you pronounce it? Kind of mayonnaise, which is a japonica. That's what I call japonica. And that's Mary's chocolate rose there. And these are wallflowers left over from last year, but behind them is a photino, which is not doing as well as I hoped, so I hope it's alright. And then we have the rest of the spring bulbs. You can see these white daffodils, which I think are gorgeous. And the granny's bonnet coming back. That is a really exciting thing about this time of year, is trying to figure out what survived the winter and what did not. And the granny's bonnets definitely did. And in the winter I put lots of pansies in the window boxes and they're amazing. And this is the big survivor from last summer. This is the very first plant I bought this time last year. Look at that, isn't that amazing? It's the most extraordinary wallflower and it smells like summer. It's so good. And here you can see our clematis is getting just ready to bloom again, so I cut that down, which is a bit scary, but it seemed to work. And this honeysuckle is going mad, loves itself, Aldi's finest. There's the little mini rose that Penny gave us, and as you can see I have a new place to sit in the morning when I feel like reading in the mornings. It's so nice, it's exactly where the sun is. Finally the smoke bush is coming back. I was afraid it wouldn't. But here it is, all its little leaves are coming along. This is a magnolia. It was an Aldi. Magnolia shouldn't really grow in pots, but I couldn't say no, so I'm not really sure whether that was a wise move or not. But we have it. Who knows, maybe it'll find another home sometime. And this is a pyracanthus, which is fantastic. I'm so glad I bought it. It was another of the whim purchases, but it's supposed to kind of divide this bit of the garden, which is the flowery end, from this bit, which is the business end. And it seems to be doing that really well. Poor bay tree, not very happy, didn't really like the winter. Let's just leave it there and see if it recovers. Apparently they sometimes do, though I'm not convinced that it will. Fascia japonica, still there, still ugly, maybe coming down soon, and it won't actually matter because here we have this amazing climbing hydrangea which is just going and going and going, so it's not like we will actually lose a mature piece of greenery on this part of the garden. And what else? I planted up this with ranunculus and they weren't going to come up, but I can just see little peaks peeking through. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. And that's going to be really pretty and coloured-y. Skimmia, not very happy. And here are our tulips. Aren't they pretty? I do like tulips, so they really do have that real baroque frailty about them. No sooner are they there than they're almost dead already, but they're fantastic. And down here is a thing which I think is called a Pyrus japonica. Is that the name of it? Yes, it is Pyrus japonica, and it's absolutely fantastic because look, in the spring it has these white flowers here, and then when the white flowers go, you get these amazing red leaves. Aren't they gorgeous? And that's just going to grow and grow and grow. And some grape hyacinths and last autumn's heathers. And some wallflowers. This is from a packet of wallflowers that just grew millions of seeds and never stopped. So you see there are orange and pink. And it's a bit of a gamble as to what's going to come up. I think those ones are yellow at the back. And here we have a spurge which just self-seeded in our garden. Isn't that amazing? Look at those fantastic lime yellow bracts. Really brilliant. And the foliage down here is kind of ruddy. And it looks amazing. And that's also something that's been there for a year now, which is, you know, a veteran in our garden. And back up here on the terrace we have a crazy medley of pots, including board beans and the acer.
If you could find me any good bay leaves, that would be nice.
No, they're all dead.
All dead?
Yes.
Boo, we should have brought some.
And bay leaves are all dead, none for the dinner. And a little ceanothus that I bought from Aldi. And lots of little pots. And a kind of a vulgar green little cypress, which I like because it gives such winter texture, and a camilla. Look at the lovely pink, isn't that gorgeous? All the gardens here have pink camilla on the north wall, and there's a good reason for that because they're so pretty. And I don't know if you can see up there, but that is stand next door's cherry tree, looking absolutely gorgeous in the spring evening sunshine. Oh yes, and lots of little hopeful flowers here. So that is where we're at the moment. It's kind of half full of promise and half already happening with the spring flowers. And what I find really hard to imagine is how the height in this garden is going to work, because at the moment, as you can see, the most resplendent thing is all those wallflowers over there, the yellow ones. But actually, that Paris japonica will grow, the smokebird is going to grow enormous, Pyracanthus grow pretty tall as well, and soon this will be a mature garden with lots of different heights, and it's really hard to imagine that, where at the moment the wallflowers are really holding their own. So yes, part of me really wants to be there already, and part of me is kind of enjoying tending them when they're still small and need me. So that's enough for tonight. Take care, bye.